I thought maybe by the end of the year I could get 1,000 followers, and then hopefully by then this would grow faster. But that's not how it went. Hello friends, welcome. My name is Holly. I love to crochet and make plushies. Today I wanted to go through my first month recap of starting into social media, starting into my crochet business, and how everything is going. Make sure and hit that subscribe button if you want to follow along for more monthly recaps and watch how my business grows. Now, if you're interested in how I got into crochet and why I wanted to start a crochet business, that's in my very first YouTube video. I'll leave a link in the description box below if you want to go check that out. Okay, so on January 2nd, 2024, I officially started my own Instagram account. Prior to this, I had opened up and created these accounts, but I didn't post on them. So I had created a TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Gmail, and an Etsy account so that I had all of those names the same, and I was ready to go starting those with like the same name, Holly B Crochet. I decided to post on Instagram first. That's what I understood the most. That's what I use the most as a social media platform. January 2nd I start, and today it is February 3rd of 2024. And I literally had 0 followers. I didn't tell anyone that I was starting this account. I didn't want my family to know or friends to know. Like, I wanted this to be very authentic. I literally had 0, and I'm just like, how am I gonna get anyone to follow me when I have 0 followers? So, you know what? Someone did. Someone saw what I did and followed me, and I appreciate them so much. I want to say those first 100 followers, I'm just like, thank you. Thank you so much for trying to just give me those numbers, give me a boost so that other people will see me. The very first day, I wanted to just like post everything that I had. I did post like 3 different posts about the different things that I had made. The next day, I got my first follower. Shocked that anyone would follow me, but I was like, awesome, this is cool. On January 4th, about 3 days into this, I posted my first reel. It was just like a recent custom easy transition that I had done. It was my very first cow plushie. I was very proud of it. I was super proud of the reel. I had never made reels before. Like, all of this is new to me. Didn't know what I was doing at all. I used the Instagram app and my camera on my phone. I just used that video I had made and used the app and edited it and found audio, and I thought it turned out really good. From then, I was posting a reel a day. Sometimes I would also post a photo of my finished products that I wanted an actual photo for. The analytics don't show you your Instagram account growth, but after a few days, I started tracking my Instagram growth. But the analytics do show how many followers you get each day. So I will be going through that throughout the video, and you'll see that information. I started with 1 follower on like the 2nd day. And on the 5th day of starting, I had gotten to 9 followers. I really didn't have like a goal. I had no idea what to expect as far as how many followers should I expect. If I'm doing this authentically, I'm not like following every single account so that they'll follow me back. I'm not just telling everyone in my life about it so that they'll follow me. Like, I want people to naturally find me and then follow me. I was getting slow growth. It was like day 5, I had 9 followers, and then the next day it was 20, then 27, then 29, then 32. So it was lucky if I got 10 followers in a day. So I felt like a realistic goal was 100 followers by the end of the month, just by seeing how things were going for me. I thought maybe by the end of the year I could get 1,000 followers, and then hopefully by then things would grow faster. But that's not how it went. So things really started to change when I had a tip video posted. I remember when I posted that, I think I got like 1,000 views, and I thought that was really good. After that tip video, I was at 45 followers that day. The next day I had 49. So it didn't like really take off, but I thought, wow, I have 2,000 views. This is amazing. Actually, prior to that reel, one of my reels did hit 1,000. I thought, that seems pretty good, but then it kind of became like, ooh, can I get past 1,000? So I remember hitting past that mark, like that tip video started going further. I think it hit like 2,000 eventually. And right now, currently, I believe it's at 20,000. So it's continued to grow since then, but it was amazing to me that it hit 2,000. I didn't really see a lot of Instagram follower growth from it, but a lot of people I think really liked the video, which was cool to see. A few days later, about 2 weeks after starting my Instagram account, I posted a new video of making a hat. I had prior to this made a video like this and it got 1,000 views. So I thought, well, let's do it again. This one's kind of a crazy looking hat. It was variegated yarn where it like changed color from green to yellow to blue, and I mixed it with some white. It looked cool. I really didn't think it would take off, but it did. It took off so much. It was crazy. That was my first big bump and increase of followers. On that day when I posted that video, I was at 78 followers. And then the next day I had 174 followers. I was lucky to get a 10 follower growth for a day, and that one I had almost 100 follower growth. So that was a huge increase for me and exciting. And my reel hit 10,000 views in a day. That was incredible to me. So I was really excited about this. I was like feeling successful. I was feeling really good. Now, I should also bring into the fact of other social media accounts. TikTok was something I thought if I could post it on Instagram, I'm going to try and post it on TikTok. I was making these reels through the Instagram app. I thought it was easy to just take your Instagram reel and put it on TikTok. I know on the Instagram side of things, I've seen people take TikTok and put it onto Instagram. I didn't really know what was the norm for TikTok, but I tried doing it and I would download the video from Instagram and then I would reload it to TikTok. There were two issues. There would be a watermark that said it was from Instagram. I didn't really care if that was there. But the other issue was some of the audio from Instagram wouldn't work for the audio for TikTok. I wasn't really sure how to fix this other than trying to find a different third-party app to use. But other third-party apps that I had tried to explore had watermarks that talked about their platform unless I paid. And I was against paying at this point. I wanted to do things as cheaply as possible. I would try to post my reels to TikTok, and if it worked, it worked. If it didn't work, it didn't work. I am still learning TikTok. TikTok has been a struggle for me to gain followers, to gain any kind of traction on any of my videos. I don't think I've gotten more than like 150 views on any of my videos, and I've posted almost half of my reels to TikTok so far. I think I have currently 14 followers. So that has just been like, it's there, I have it. I'm trying to do double duty here, but I'm still figuring out TikTok. I realized I should also probably be doing this with YouTube as well. So about 2.5 weeks in, I started to do YouTube Shorts. I started to find the same problem with Instagram to TikTok, Instagram to YouTube. I couldn't use the same music that I was using on Instagram onto YouTube. I uploaded what I could, but a lot of it I couldn't upload, which was frustrating. And it's hard because on Instagram, I started to save audio that I liked. I started getting these ideas from audios, from other reels, but then I couldn't use those audios on other platforms. I had to start thinking more generally and broadly about my reels and also try to find another third-party app. When I was starting to gain traction on Instagram, I had 174 followers that one day, and then the next day I hit 251. So again, another big jump there, about like 80, almost 80 followers there. And my hat reel was at 19,000 views, which again, I thought was crazy. At this point on Instagram, about 2.5 weeks in, I have 270 followers. I'm uploading to TikTok. I'm starting to upload to YouTube. About a week later, I had a new idea, and I was in the middle of the night. I was up with my baby in the middle of the night, and I thought, I want to post about patterns that I think are really good that are free. I put together a quick clip, screenshots of 10 patterns that I liked that were free, and I posted it. It seemed to be doing really well. And that day it had 1,000 views. I was like, hey, that's pretty good. Not like my hat. My hat one had like 10,000 views that day, but that was good. 1,000 views for that day. And then the next day it had 4,000 views. And the following day it had 10,000 views. So it was a slow growing reel, but it was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I was getting followers from that reel so much. I am still getting so many followers from that reel. And that was over a week ago. I had 325 followers. The next day I had 356, then 397, then 469, then 568. Like the growth of followers that I was getting just kept getting bigger and bigger. It's starting to plateau now, but that is really the biggest one that got me to so many followers. It's interesting because all of these reels were very different from each other. I had a hat reel that got a lot. I had a tip reel, which currently is at 20,000. And then this 10 free patterns reel is currently sitting at 70,000 views. I thought 20,000 was so much. To get 70,000 views when I'm in my first month, I feel like it's pretty good. I don't know. But it's helped me gain a lot of growth. Now I definitely have this worry and fear in the back of my mind that all of these people are following me because of this one reel. But not everything I post is like that reel, right? I have a variety. That variety has gained me followers, but will it lose me followers? Definitely wondering that. I haven't lost very many. I've lost a couple here and there throughout the month, but for the most part, I'm gaining a lot. I'm gonna post the picture, the analytics of my Instagram growth here. And you can see that there's like two really big jumps. So one of those jumps is from my hat reel and the other one is from my 10 free patterns reel. Those have definitely helped me, and I highly suggest whoever wants to start an Instagram account to post reels every day. But I was getting burnt out. I didn't want it to interfere with my family life, my personal life. I wanted to just be a side thing. I realized I needed to stop doing it on the weekends and just focus on doing it during the week. I started doing that and my growth is still going really well. Now this last week, my final 4th week of this month, I finally found an app that helped me make reels and TikToks and YouTube shorts. I found the app CapCut. Definitely highly recommend it. Love it. It does not have a watermark for the whole video. I was able to do this for free and just do simple editing of splitting up the video, cutting it, and creating the reel, TikTok, or short. It's worked really well. Since then, I've been very consistently adding to each of those platforms. As it stands, a month later, which is yesterday, I have 45 YouTube followers, 14 TikTok, and then my 845 followers yesterday from Instagram. That's pretty crazy to me. I thought I'd be lucky to get 1,000 followers on Instagram in a year, so I'm very pleased to see this number, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see if I lose more. There's another thing that I started doing on YouTube is adding YouTube videos. I added my first YouTube video about 3 weeks in, just to get to know you video, to get my foot in the door. I have been trying to add other videos, but it's just been really hard with my circumstances and my personal life to add a lot of videos. But I did for sure want to do this monthly recap, and I'm definitely going to add more monthly recaps in the future because I want to make sure and document this for myself, but I'm hopeful it's helpful for other people as well. I will be posting other videos though when I'm able to, such as a vlog, cozy, crochet with me video, and tips and tutorials in the future. So make sure and watch out for those. The other thing I want to talk about is Etsy. Etsy is something I want to start diving into, but I dove in a little bit too quickly. At the start of the month, I opened up my Etsy shop and I posted a few pictures of things that I had made. And I was going to do a made to order shop. And I thought, I'm not gonna like post about this anywhere. I have no followers. I'm just gonna put it out there, see if anyone finds me, see how it goes, see if people like it, because if people start going to that a lot, then I know, oh, I'll make a lot of those. It stressed me out thinking, what if 5 people ordered a cow and I have to all of a sudden make 5 cows? And this is like a little side gig. Like, I don't want it to be stressful or overtake my life right now. What I decided to do instead was make whatever I want, and then I'll post that on Etsy. Eventually, I hope, maybe in February I will do that. I took down all of those listings on Etsy, and now my account is just like on vacation mode. But I can see if people are clicking on it, and I do have a link tree in my Instagram bio. I added that recently, this past week, and I just wanted to see who of my followers are interested in my Etsy. or who is interested in my YouTube. And through Etsy, you can see how they get to your account, if it's through a link tree, if it's from their website, if it's from a Google search, and it's all from my link tree because I'm not posting anything else on Etsy. No one's gonna find me otherwise. People are clicking, and that's exciting to me. Maybe people are interested, or maybe it's just other makers and they're interested in what I have as on my shop. I'm excited for what the future holds with my crochet business. I have not made any money right now. I'm definitely investing money into my business by buying yarn, buying supplies, buying patterns, and I do local custom orders, and I'm starting to charge for those orders. I'm having a hard time though knowing how much time it's going to take me to do an order, especially if it's a new one. So that's something I'm learning and trying to figure out. How much should I charge? How long is it going to take me? But it's been a really good, fun process to go through this whole month of exploring the social media side of things, exploring Etsy, and hopefully, I'm really hopeful that maybe I will start selling on Etsy next month. That's kind of my hope. Or post a pattern. I did post a free pattern this past month, and I was really excited about that. Never have I done that before. This is all new to me. I have not been crocheting very long, so I would love to be able to post another pattern, because if there's other crochet accounts following me, which I know there are, I think it'd be exciting if people actually wanted to buy my pattern. I think that wraps up everything that's happened so far this month. I'm excited to continue to share these monthly recap videos with you, and so if you're interested in them, make sure to continue to follow along, and I appreciate you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.